Forbidden Lance, it's the best card you see. When you summon that, Thunder King, you're like bottomless, and I'm like no way MST that any other day.
Hello everyone, News Reviews and More here, and today we're going to be talking about Mystical Space Typhoon and Forbidden Lance, their similarities and differences. As we all know, Lance makes the monster lose 800 attack, and you can't like destroy a random back row, which is the main difference. But overall, I see Lance being somewhat of a better card at the moment. People are writing Mirror Force, Deprison, Bottomless, Torrential, cards that are very powerful, and Mystical Space Typhoon does the job. This one does the job very well. People need to save their spaces. I have an article that you can find down in my WordPress page about Mystical Space Typhoon and just how to properly use it. I don't know. It's my opinion, not like, oh, you should play it this way, because this is definitely the right way to do it. If you don't, you lose. But pretty much, I just wrote about MST, and I think I'm going to do a little article about Forbidden Lance as well. The reason being is because Forbidden Lance is very popular right now, and it's very strong. It can be used during the damage step. If you guys don't know what that is, it's where just look it up. I'm not even gonna explain. It's very hard to explain. Well, not very hard. It's gonna take a while. So Forbidden Lance used during the damage step. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I highly suggest it. And it makes the monster lose 800 attack, and pretty much that can save your monster, and it stops spell and traps from being activated. Now, yeah, you can't. Well, it still makes them activate, but it will stop them from hurting your monster or your opponent's monster. For example, if you have Laggy on the field, they Dark Hole. You may not want to use your Laggy as effect to negate. You can just Lance it instead and then use your Laggy as effect when they summon. And that's one of the reasons this card's very popular right now. And it's shot up in price like $3. That may not be a lot, but I think it's somewhat for the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. So it shot up a little bit in price, but especially the first edition ones. Next, Mystical Space Typhoon. It destroys back row. As we all know, people been running this card for I don't even know however long, since I've been starting to play the game competitively again, and this card just destroys back row. Now, you can be smart and use this when you want, but I'm not saying don't run this and just run this, but this card and this card, both these cards are very similar, but this one's better in some ways and this one's better in some ways. Most people are running 2 and 2 or 3 and 2 or 3 and 2. Usually around 5 back row destructions right now. It can be smart. It cannot also be smart as well. The reason being is because there's so many fairies right now. There's Chaos Dragons. There's decks that don't run trap cards. Only trap that, and people run Compulse too. So this is one of the reasons I like Lance over MST right now a little bit, because you got those decks that don't run back row, but this card you can still use against them. Like you can still use this against fairies to protect your Thunder King when they go Venus, Shine Ball, Gotchi, attack over your Thunder King. You just use Lance, or you can negate the summon of Gotchi if you want to. But while MST, it's dead during the whole match during against fairies, as well as Chaos Dragons. They're going to use your Lila. They're going to pop this. There's no Future Fusion anymore. This card's dead against dragons. This card, it's a little better. You can Lance their monster. You can protect your monsters if they Dark Hole or something. I just find this card more versatile this format and much better this format than MST at the moment. I'm not saying don't run MST. I'm not saying don't run Lance. I'm just saying, like, test around with each one and see what you'd like. In my opinion, I feel they're both great cards, and I feel Lance is just a tad better, and I've been saying that many times this video. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion about MST and Lance. I just felt like I should do a video like that. I haven't made a video yesterday. I apologize for that. I'm really waiting for the US YCS locations to be up on the website, but they haven't posted them yet. And I'm really like waiting for that, because they better not announce them late, because that would make me feel pretty sad there, because then everyone's going to be behind. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, great week. I might go to locals today to get some recording on some duels. We get some duels for you guys in there. But thank you guys for watching. News, reviews, and more. Bye.
Is because it's just like the plans for XYZ monsters. It's absolutely correct.